Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Terran here, going over some noob stuff that we see in StarCraft 2. I'm still learning the ropes here, and it's really good if you hop on board and start watching your own replays and kind of find out what's going on, where things went wrong. This matchup here is a 2 versus 2. I'm Gyron up here. We're sporting the Terran today. This is my buddy Zero down here. He's a nice strong Protoss player. The opener we're trying to do here is a cannon rush coupled with Reapers. I think we're trying to change it up this round and see what happens if we get some early Marines out and then go Reapers to see if I can't better help speed up his cannon rush. I'm usually about 2 minutes late into his cannon rush and helping support him, and we're trying to fix that up here. We start off the game and it's going down here in this corner. We usually pick a spot and say, hey, this is where we're going to do the rush at. And so Zero starts off and tries to get one right off the bat, but he is scouted on the way in, and it's not going to work out pretty for him down there. And as you can see, my SCV is coming down here to start my barracks, so I can Reaper rush them, produce these things, and get them into the base relatively quick instead of having them go all the way across the map. I'm not paying attention here, and we'll find that out through most of the whole entire game. Is I'm really concentrating on my macro and microing that I kind of forget the overall ebb and flow of the game. And so my buddy up here, Zero, he has switched targets, and I don't know what I could have done. Maybe cancel my barracks and move them up there. As we'll see later in the game, this is going to hurt me, and we actually could have finished off the turquoise opponent up here, ceremony off probably fairly quickly. And so I told him I'm going to try Marines, and away we go. I'm going to back up real quick to the 2-minute mark where my first boo-boo happens. And as you can see, I'll show you my view over here. I'm trying to wall off my base and figure out what's going on down here. Zero's moved up to here, so I'm just kind of confused as to what's going on. We don't have voice chat going on at this point in the game, and this nice little Protoss drone sneaks right by me, and he's going to camp up here, and that's going to come back later to bite me in the butt. But we did get in up here, and as you can see, that's going to cause this guy some trouble here in a little bit. If he would have scouted his own base properly, this definitely would have not happened. And this far into the game, he should have had probably something up here scouted at least to see what was going on inside of his own quarters. I'm going to go ahead and jump on up to 3 minutes in the game. Up here also, it's very important as your Terran to spread your supply depots around. If I would have put one up here in this corner where I should have been, probably right here on this edge, so I could have seen someone come on up, I would have seen this, taken care of it, and then I won't have the problem I'm going to have later on in the game. I also got my barracks down here, pump out 2 Marines. Intruder came in, and we've already covered that. Okay, now we're about up to 420. My Marines are just late coming in to help them right here. And all that's because the placement of my bunker, and I don't have my waypoint, as you can see, spread up to here where it should have been, or even just right here at his entrance. Just poor planning on my part, and so it's very important to know where your waypoints are set from your barracks and factories and all that good stuff. I'm going to jump to 753 inside the game. Pause real quick. And what I'm trying to show you is this came back and bit me up here, and we got stalkers inside my base, and I'm concentrating on pumping Reapers out, so I don't even really know what's going on. And then my reaction is really, really late. So I start pounding on my SCVs. Luckily, I do have 4 Marines right there. They're going to try to take care of the problem, but it's not going to work in the long run. If I was paying attention with the stalkers, I probably should have had marauders or even pumped something out in my factory. But I didn't have any tech down. I have an SCV just kind of chilling here. Really, really noobish stuff going on. I don't even realize he's warping into my base at this point. I just figure he's got stalkers and he blinked up over my edge since it's not covered over here. Really bad. So I start moving my stuff. This is a great fallback as Terran. If you get invaded early on, you can just move your junk and start all over again, in which I do. And probably one of the fails he does is he doesn't use his stalkers to find out where this expansion is going, nor does he ask his opponent to find out where my expansion and base are going. He's probably thinking I'm just going to shack up in my buddy's base, but that's no way to finish off the rest of the game. You can't get any minerals or any resources. So if you were smart and used good scouting, he would have placed some sort of scouts, maybe even up here at the lookout point, down here at the lookout point, or even down here, and put a guy down here, which is where I'm going to expand down here. Back up here, he's finishing off my stuff. He probably should have just kept one of these, and like I said, start moving these things around and find out where I was going to land my expansion base and cripple me, because it is going to come back and win us the game, because I do get my expansion out and get more minerals going up. One thing I like about bronze level is that we're still dealing with really, really noobish people, and so I'm actually even able to get 3 Reapers out right here, and I'm actually going to be able to do what I wanted to do all along with my Reapers, and that is to go in and cripple this guy's economy. I don't get it all destroyed off, but I get enough to where it's going to win us the game. As you can see here, I'll speed it up just a little bit. I'm going to get those Reapers right in there. And he's too busy amassing an army, and he forgets to keep his own base guarded with just something. Go in, take his drones out. He's going to warp in some stalkers and eventually take care of my Reapers. But damage is already done. His economy is stopped. As you can see, there are no expansions of his on the map. So, very good for 3 Reapers. Even though he took out me, I just crippled his economy, and I am rebuilding. Moving on to the next thing is 1355. Speed up till we get there. Once again, just showing the importance of scouting. Also, another good move is Terran. Drop these mules down to help me rebuild. I got a scout here. I can see everything that's going on right here, and so I know that he's going to be coming over quickly. I'm surprised I don't switch out to marauders. Instead, I drop down a reactor to pump out marines. I think I'm just so shook up at this point. I just want to get some type of defense in, and I build a supply depot. Oh no, sorry, this is a barracks, and that's why I do it. I want to pump out marines and get those barracks full to have some sort of defense. He's on the move right here. If he would have kept on going over here and just sent one guy over, he would have been able to see what was going on, and he probably could have cleaned me up at this point. But he just sits there, and that's what a lot of new players do. I do it sometimes. I just have my army chilling around the map and don't even move them, which is most of the time not to my advantage. And they missed me. I'm going to fast forward over to practically the end of the game. And basically what's happened is I just kind of fortified myself down here. Got some siege tanks protecting me in. But also right here is where this whole entire battle is going to come down to. I've also given my teammate control of my unit so he can move him around in his base as he feels necessary. He's a lot better at moving stuff around, microing manage. I get busy stuck in my economy. But as we can see, he's going to move his invisible force. Let's speed this up a little bit. And they're come all the way out over here. This is kind of like his last hurrah, especially as his void race. They're going to come smash his base. Back down. So me just having a tank cannon in there is really going to help this. They're going to come right up and walk right in. See, these cannons are already picking them up too. I'm going to move my core over right here in the front. I'm able to protect his base while he's out doing his void rays and clean up his little invasion force coming in. I also had another tank right here in case they moved in a little bit further. That's what that guy. Boom. There they go. And he dropped out because that's it. He's wiped. So I hope this video helped you guys overcome some of these new mistakes that we all make as we're starting StarCraft 2, even just getting into strategy games in general. And this is a good example of us not recovering from the failed opener, getting the cannon creep in there. But it also shows the power of Reapers, especially when people aren't paying attention and they amass their forces and leave their base unguarded. Because Joy could have really stopped me cold in my feet if he had someone at home guarding his economy. So, this is Garen signing out.